With me now is Alie Keday, the former chairman of the African Refugee Development Center. Thank you so much for being with me. Before we talk about the issue of repatriation, bringing these Sudanese nationals out of Israel back into Sudan, first, your reaction to the announcement. Do you believe this is peace? Do you believe this is going to happen?
Well,
the announcement's one thing, but there has to be more that follows.
Well, I think we don't know because we don't have the details. And what the radio say may be true because as we know that the details are all in the devils, as people say. So up to now, we don't know what happened there. But our concern is that we are not really knowing what's going on in Sudan because 15 years out of the country, you don't know what is happening because people who are here in Israel as refugees and asylum seekers, they seek asylum in Israel as individual refugees. According to Geneva Convention, I think 1951, they have right to get their status claim.
As you know, I mean, part of the scandal with Israel's government is that they haven't processed these claims. You have a lot of Sudanese nationals want to claim asylum. They are seeking asylum, but Israel's not processing the paperwork. So it's very unclear what the...
Exactly, and this is the problem of Israel as a state, as the signatory of the Geneva Convention 1951. So it is obligation of the country to do so. But for 15 years, they didn't do that. And we as human beings and people who escaped genocide and atrocities back home, we wanted to know what will happen to us when we would be returned.
If
and
there
we
is
don't know the deal. It's still nobody knows because these things happen so rapidly within very short of time. I think that it's kind of the support of the Donald Trump's campaign or in let us say it's out of the foreign government.
But there is a new day in Sudan, right? The dictator Bashir gone. There's a new functioning transitional government. There's cooperation between the military and civilian side. There seems to be a desire for peace. Are you hopeful?
I think, yeah, but it is not yet in a ground because we have to see these things happen in the ground, and it's yet like recently there are a lot of issues in Darfur, for example, the region where I come from. So there are murders, people being killed, people being displaced a lot. So still we don't have safe or place to stay at.
So tell me then the fear, if this does advance in the months to come, there could be repatriation, that Sudanese nationals in Israel for more than a decade, if they want to or willing to, or if they're not, they may be forced to go back to Sudan.
So I think the only way that we can protect ourselves is through legal law firms, because we have to have protect ourselves from being deported, and we don't know our what do you call our future there back home in Sudan.
What are you going back to?
Exactly, and we will be assassinated or we will be killed like many people then, and this is maybe the fear that it comes for all of asylum seekers. But still, we have to sit and see, and also the Supreme Court issued that it will be answer for the claims or whatever is going within after peace agreement. So until now until January, we don't know what will happen.
Still unanswered questions here. Alie, thank you so much for being with us here on the Zoom and Show, explaining the fear, the concern, the questions still within the Sudanese community. Great to have you on the program.
Thank you very
today.
much. Thank you.